Alright everybody, it is Tuesday and I am back with the next episode of X-Men Origins Wolverine. And as I mentioned at the end of the last video, we're going to start this one off with the final boss fight. I would think that this one is much harder than the first two. So let's see. Then again, I'm pretty much not fully upgraded, but I do have a lot more skills this time around, so let's see how this one turns out. Oh, I like the music here. My turn. Of course, he immediately pops rage. Fine, I can do that too. Oh my god, he can do grab moves on me? Jesus Christ. Come on, let my health heal up. Oh my god, look at his health bar compared to mine. Got you! Come here! Alright, he is pretty hard. Oh, I actually got him! Yes! I gotta pile on the damage. I can't just keep running away from him, because he'll heal to you. I gotta go really unoffensive with this one. Look how fast he's healing. I gotta use counters, and I gotta stay on the offensive. That's the only way to beat him. Okay. Wait, I could dodge. I could block in the air. Wait, if he can do it, so can I. Ugh. Got you. Whew. And I would have gotten the X-Force outfit if I wasn't using the mod. Okay, that was fun. Okay, I'm glad he was actually like a legitimate challenge. But let's get back to the campaign. And now I can select X-Force Wolverine if I want. Let's see what this variation is, because I downloaded this mod like weeks before I even started recording this. I don't even remember.
So when are you gonna tell me why you're still breathing?
Oh right, I forgot we left off here with the Sentinel. You guys didn't miss anything. I just paused the recording real quick. Okay, I thought I was heading the right direction. I will explore that way in a second. But first... who's running? If anything, I'm running towards you, not away. Also, cool variant. It's the yellow and brown outfit that one of the variants wear in the Wolverine movie. Or not Wolverine, in Deadpool and Wolverine. I have to get all the titles right. Okay. Inner Rage. Okay. But yeah, actually, I really like this outfit. The yellow and brown. I think Logan is one of the few characters where you can change the character, you can change the color scheme of his outfits and it works. Like, let's be fair, everybody's gonna always remember Logan for wearing the classic yellow and blue. But Logan's other outfits are almost nearly as iconic. The yellow and brown is iconic. The orange and brown from Evolution is also pretty good. I just had to be quiet because Mystique was talking. So, our plan is to use the Sentinel's own weapon systems against it. But apparently, we're not going to be able to open that door until we get rid of that Sentinel. Okay, you two definitely either came down the ladder or out that locked door. Okay, now that you two are taken care of, this is a little bit of a puzzle room.
Project Wide Awake Executive Chamber.
Representative Kelly,
Okay,
it's
let's start from the
recently
right
come to
first.
the committee's attention that Project Wide Awake has been developing Sentinels. What exactly are these?
Think
Uh-oh.
of them as robotic peacekeepers. They are being designed to counter almost any
There we go.
mutant power.
So they're meant purely as a defensive system.
Oh, most definitely. They would only be deployed in the event of mutant riots.
There we go. It's a pretty simple puzzle. We just got to move the hand into the correct position so that we can get it aimed at the head. But you know, most of that just involves aligning the tracks. Okay, I really hope there's a human around here. Because if there's not, that tells me the robot said that. Rampage 3. Alright, we'll take this.
Not so tough now, are you, bub?
I don't know why you spawned directly in my face like that, but it led to an easy kill, so I'm not going to complain. Oh, by the way, everybody, it's Tuesday, March 24th as I'm recording this. So that means the first episode of Daredevil Season 2 will be on Disney+.
Project Wide Awake.
I have not seen it myself yet. I'm going to watch it later.
Representative Kelly, it's
Oh,
recently come to
that's the same one from
committee's
before.
attention that Project Wide Awake has been
Okay,
developing
I gotta go up this middle ladder.
What exactly are these?
Think of them as robotic peacekeepers. They are being designed to counter almost any mutant
Thank you for the
power.
health
So
boost.
they're meant purely as a defensive system.
Oh, most definitely. They would only be deployed in the event of
Okay.
mutant riots.
Okay, now I'm assuming if I just go back to this original machine, I can keep moving it. Come on, 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 come on. All right. Okay, okay. I remember now. Yeah, I just didn't push it all the way. Even though it felt like it wouldn't let me push it any further, it was weird. I felt like kind of resistance on it. There we go. Okay. I was like, what the heck? But I do need to get a battery so I can activate the lift, though. I know that. Thankfully...
We've got to get that Sentinel hand to the upper floor. It's the only way we're going to get past that Sentinel head and rescue Wraith.
Thankfully, I don't need a battery to activate this thing. Yeah, when you get up this chamber, you can literally just use the Sentinel hand as much as you want. You can even use it to blast enemies, like right now. Normally, I would just do all this with my claws. But nothing stopped me from using this hand. Okay. And thankfully, you can also use the hand to blast open some of these doors. It's going to become essential later. Okay, apparently I blew them up so bad they're stuck in midair. Wow, I didn't know Wolverine had the abilities to defy gravity. Oh, could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Sorry, I got that song stuck in my head. But man, we are eating good today. Now I have Invincible to watch, and I have Daredevil to watch at the same time. Man, we are eating good with animation right now. No, not just animation, just comic book stuff in general. And heck, that's not even including the fact that White Fox just got added into Marvel Rivals like less than a week ago. And no, I have not touched her yet. I have not touched Marvel Rivals in a minute. Oh right, the intersecting teleports.
like to welcome the new members of the Project Wide Awake Committee.
Yeah, you have to be fast
I know that we are
because this one's going to move around. So you have to move it as much to the left as possible so you have the maximum amount of time to get to the teleport.
in protecting mankind from the mutant menace. And with that, let me introduce.
Oh, come on! I was right above the thing too, and it was like, nah. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I know. Alright, let me pause real quick. Alright. We're back. Okay, bridge is activated. Yes. Apparently I gotta grab this again. And this too. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, there we go. You gotta kind of get them stuck. There we go. Okay, now it should work. Haha! There we go.
Personal log. Boulevard Trask.
Several test subjects banded
Oh,
together
already heard
last
this one.
night and left the facility without authorization. 2 innocent people died.
Aha!
6 others
There's the battery.
injured.
Yes!
I have tried to keep an open mind towards mutants, to treat them as equals, but I don't know if that's wise anymore.
You know, I would almost think this was a Metroidvania with how we're traveling all over the place just to get new items and move them to other locations, but it's technically not, just because we haven't really gained any new abilities that'll help us, you know, move around the environment better, manipulate the environment in any way. We're just trekking through old sections of the same level, which is fine. It's kind of cool because the jungle level was not like this. You were just going on a linear straight path for most of it, but this feels like its own little hub world. It's cool. Like, you know, there's interconnected pathways and there's shortcuts. Man, the music is on point. I know I brought it up several times, but I am so glad I downloaded this music mod. Otherwise, you'd just be hearing ambience. And I would feel the need to have to talk just to fill out the ambience. Ooh, I saw that coming. Oh, I didn't know he had a finish. I didn't know he had a finisher to that combo. Well, now I know to look out for it. Alright, now I can activate the lift. Uh-oh. Took me a minute to realize how silent it was. Alright. No, they're still spawning in. I can't move it up and down. I can only move it left and right, so I'm trying my best to just get everybody with, like, knockback shots. Okay, finally, it's moving. It's taking a sweet time to activate. Hasta la vista. You saw how quick it was to attack, too? Ah. Thanks for the hand. I'll shut up now. Jesus. What were they dragging across the floor to cause these marks? Ah, I thought there was something over here. Sorry, I gotta explore. I gotta make sure. Nothing over there. And doesn't look like anything's over here either. Alright. I guess I can go finally rescue John. Now that Sentinel is not going to stop me from opening the door. Again, why is this one green door not opening when he walks up to it like every other green door does? Ooh! Thank you, game. Give me 2 dog tags to collect. Thank you so much. But all these doors are locked, of course.
I'll take care of this one.
Come on, I would have figured a way in.
I get not putting Logan in a costume for this game because
you always knew how to make an entrance.
he shouldn't be associated with any X-Men team yet.
Thanks.
But I wish they would have gave him something. Because the only way you get any type of Wolverine, like, X-Men type of uniform is doing those bonus fights. Which is cool. But if you don't do it, you're stuck with Wolverine in a tank top and jeans for most of the game. Or he'll be in his jungle fatigues.
You know she's still alive. Right, who do I have to gut to get some explanations here?
No one. I promised you answers, and I make good on my promises.
Who do I have to gut to get some answers?
I'm guessing you remember Africa. And the situation we found ourselves in with Raven here.
Logan, move on those coordinates. Wraith, dispatch Ms. Darkholme with prejudice.
Sir?
We can't risk the mission. Take her out. Lieutenant?
Double tap to the chest, sir. Subject is dead. I've never had a problem killing the enemy, but I draw the line at murder.
There's nothing sexier than a man with a conscience.
Africa was the beginning of the end. I quit a couple months later. I couldn't take rounding up mutants.
Rounding them up? Why?
Didn't stay around long enough to find out. Creed was the only one on the team that didn't seem to mind. Hell,
Of course he didn't.
he enjoyed it.
That bastard.
Where were the mutants sent?
Alkali Lake, this place, and somewhere called the Island.
Alright, that must be where I'll find Creed. Nord mentioned something about an island. Does that mean anything to you?
Nope, but maybe Dukes knows. He and Nord used to be tight.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go pay Dukes a visit.
If we can get to the roof, we can take a chopper off this rock.
I could teleport Raven and me up top, but you're gonna have to get there on your own, Logan.
Don't sweat it.
Of course.
Logan, you and Wraith can go after Creed, but you have to tell me where Alkali Lake is. I want to pay that mutant prison a visit.
Yeah, I practically destroyed that place. Go ahead.
You be careful, Miss Darkholme. That's my son you're carrying in there.
See you up top.
What you think of the name, Kurt?
I alluded to this before. And again, this is not canon, because literally in the very next X-Men movie, Azazel shows up. Which I can't remember if they make it so that he is canonically Kurt's father in the X-Men universe, like he is in the books, or like how he used to be in the books. But, I just find it weird. You're like, oh, we put this line into the game just to be like, aha, funny reference. And then literally the very next movie, we actually introduced Kirk's actual father. And you know what didn't help the fact was that, you know, First Class doesn't have Kirk in it. But the sequels do. And again, he shouldn't even be there because they shouldn't have met him yet until X2. Oh god, X-Men timeline. Trying to make sense of them is a nightmare all in itself. Oh. Ah, we're back here again.
Get out of my way!
Alright. They really don't want me to leave here. I'm not gonna give them much of a choice, though. thought that would be a level up. I was really expecting a level up there. Alright, where am I going? How about the only door that's unlocked? Yeah, now we did what we set out to do. We got Rafe. Now we just gotta get the heck out of here. Just gotta head back the way we came. Oh. Right. Of course you want to activate now when I'm leaving. Not when I was traversing around your body in the last video. Gotta go.
Wraith, you there?
I copy, Logan. I'm waiting for you with the chopper ready to go.
Something very big and very pissed is right on my tail. You and Raven have to leave now.
What about you?
I'll figure something out. Now get the hell out of here.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
Good luck, buddy.
Thanks. I'm gonna need it.
Alright. Let's see if it works. Lenween. Yeah, Lenween died recently, like a couple of years ago. It's unfortunate. Yes. They're playing the music. I better not get copyrighted for this. Look how big this thing is. Yeah, you guys wanted a Sentinel fight. Yeah, this guy is dangerous. If you try to fight around his feet, he'll release shockwaves. I got time those jumps better. There we go. I'm like mistiming my jumps here. This is only doing so much. We gotta weaken him. Thankfully, there's plenty of soldiers around. So I can quickly get back to the Sentinel. Ooh! Ha-ha! I know he could grab you and you have to, like, escape it. But I'm so glad I saw that coming with the jump. I would love to do a claw spin right now, but I feel like he would interrupt me. Can't interrupt that, though. Ha! Okay. That was a good amount of damage there. Ooh, look how far he sent me. Alright. Ooh. Getting too far away from him is also very dangerous. Because if you do, he'll launch missiles and rockets at you, and they are way harder to dodge than his little shockwaves. Just gotta keep blowing up at the feet. Eventually, they'll take enough damage. Okay, I dodged that one. Good. Alright, got one of them. Now he's going to be significantly weaker. And I got some health back. Yeah, I figured he'd be able to interrupt that. Thankfully, there's plenty of guys around for me to kill. And regain my meters. Uh-oh. Ooh, yeah, good dodge. All right, foot number 2. Go for the hands. Ooh. I'd be on the lookout for those. Who shot me? Come on. Thank you. Ooh, I forgot he had to go for between his legs. You guys can't tell me this boss fight isn't sick. Uh-oh. I gotta go. I love you using the lunge as a way to also dodge attack. Yeah, he's not even taking damage from his feet anymore. I have to hit him in the hand. Ooh. Hey, over here. I want to get him to hit one of the electric things. I'm trying, but he's not punching them. See, that one was close. I know you can stun him for longer if you can actually manage to get him to hit it. Oh, come on! That was so close and yet not. Okay, you deliberately just didn't want to hit that. That's literally what that was. Whoa. Interesting time for a level up, but okay. Actually, you know what? Alright. Yeah. Okay, that was a decent upgrade. I'm honestly surprised this electricity is not doing anything to Logan. Ooh. I'm so glad I'm getting good at dodging those. Come on, come on, come on! Got you! Now eat this claw spin! Yes! Finally got the whole thing out! Uh-oh. Oh, I took off the hand, yes! Come on! We got this! No, come on. You need to get a little bit closer. Yes! I got his other hand! That ends stage 1. What are you gonna do now? Oh. Right. You don't need them to fly out of here. You know, the model is also supposed to change the Sentinel design to look more like the animated series, but I'm not sure if it changed it. Those, I think it's the same as the one they had designed for the movie originally. But you know, they had the X-Men 97 theme playing that whole time, so I'm perfectly fine with that. That was sick. I was curious about where it was even going. For all I know, as far as I can tell, the only reason why I activated is because it detected Wolverine. So as far as I know, it's not receiving any instructions other than the stuff it was already programmed with. So where was it going? Alright. So we have to avoid debris and reach the Sentinel. You can hold down the X button to get faster, but that also prevents you from controlling yourself. You're supposed to also press it to protect yourself from objects coming at you. You can also dodge by just moving the stick around. Okay, holding up moves you forward. Got it. Okay. So move the big objects and then press X when small stuff comes at you. Otherwise you'll get pushed back. I pressed the X button too early. Almost there. Alright, that's the first one. Oh! I know that's gotta hurt, but that's a good idea. Logan, you madman. Ow, that was supposed to be dodged. That was supposed to be cut. Wait, you can send two at them at the same time? Or two back to back? Oh right, I forgot I can hold it. I can hold it for at least a few seconds. Okay, that's good to know. Just about timing the hits and watching out for the big stuff. Okay, except when they come at you like 4 times in a row. Look at this. Oh my god. It's a good thing I'm rapidly healing during all this. I'm scared to speed up because I feel like something's gonna... Ow! I couldn't even tell what was happening there. There was too much smoke. Look at all the smoke. It's getting harder and harder to see. Oh my god, I'm gonna be here for days. Logan, tell me which is worse, getting perpetually knocked back up into the air and being in an endless freefall, or drowning over and over again? I'm curious now, because this is getting really annoying. It doesn't... Ow! It doesn't... Ow! That all these objects are very deceptive in terms of where they're located. Ow! It is so hard to judge what can hit me versus what will hit me, so I'm always having the claws ready. And then something big, which I can't do anything about, hits me and knocks me back again. Wait. How am I still able to... Okay, I can't use them, but apparently I can still bring up the menu. No! Come on, stop doing that! Finally! Jesus Christ! At least it's not as annoying as the ones from Force Unleashed 2. Because those were notoriously bad. Oh, no, it's worse now. It's worse. The smoke is everywhere now. It's worse, guys. It's far worse. Ow! 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 Come on, smoke, get out of the way! Oh, it's so close. Ugh. You're not getting away from me. No, I'm not doing this falling section again. You come here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Logan with his speeding bullet. That is literally what that would feel like to a giant robot. Since Logan's basically made out of just the most unstoppable metal ever, that's basically what would happen if a robot was just capped in the face with a magnum and Logan was the bullet. Well, that was nice.
Had him crash closer to town.
Yeah, good luck on that walk.
Okay, Logan. I found Dukes for you. You're never gonna believe where Dukes hangs out these days.
Yeah.
Or how big he's gotten.
Hey, Dukes. Wow, it's been a long time. About 10 or 12 pounds ago. Maybe it's time to give the pork rinds a rest.
So you've upgraded since Africa. Big deal.
Speaking of big, you put on a little weight since Africa. Bub, I need to know where Stryker's Island is, and you're gonna tell me.
Did you call me Blob?
And we made Tubby angry. Now, I would get into Blob and why him being in this movie made little to no sense. But I'm going to have to save this fight for next time, guys, because I'm definitely close to the 30-minute mark. But as always, I appreciate all love and support. Let me know how your days are going. Tell me if you're watching Invincible or Daredevil. And I will see you all later. Peace.